This is Mercy Pilkington for Good E-Reader outside the Javits Center in New York, here attending Book Expo and the IDPF event. I'm here with Amy Riach, who is here looking after the social media interests of Bilbary, a startup that we recently reported on, founded by Tim Coates, formerly of Waterstones. Amy, why don't you remind us what it is that Bilbary's business model works off of?
Bilbary.com is a new ebook website. We are selling ebooks and we're going to be renting ebooks as well. We're open in the US and we have almost 400,000 ebooks on the site already. We're really happy to say that we've just added on some agency titles from HarperCollins, Simon & Schuster and from Wiley as well. And we're hoping really soon to add on some more. And we've got lots of exciting developments in the pipeline for new ways to enjoy ebook content.
Okay, so you've mentioned that you're here at this event this year basically just doing some networking, not speaking, not actually setting up a booth. You're just here to meet other publishers and writers. So what was the interesting thing? I heard you mention that you've got some agency titles as well as ebooks uploaded by people who've given their content to Bilbary. So how does that strike a balance between traditional and indie authors?
Oh, well, we just want to get all the ebook content we can because we want to get every ebook in the world. We're going to start off with English because there are so many ebooks in English, and then we're going to spread out with agency titles, indie titles, everything, even stuff that's out of copyright. We'll eventually get that on the site, and then foreign languages as well. So yeah, we really want everything.
Do you have a timeline yet on the kind of foreign language markets you want to start out with? Have you noticed any markets that are increasing in readership faster than others?
Yeah, well, we have a really global outlook at Bilbary, so we have someone who's out in China who's scouting, and also someone in India. We think that they're going to be really important markets to us.
Okay, and what about, do you offer translation for reaching out to this global readership?
Translation of the works? Not at this point, but it's certainly something that we could think about doing.
Okay, so do you have any idea of what kind of features might be added later on? I know you said that you're renting ebooks. Can you describe how readers actually rent a book?
Yeah, well, if the publisher decides that they want their books to be rented, or the author decides, then they can also tell us how much they think the book should be for what kind of period of time, and then the DRM will just mean that the book will expire after that length of time. So you're paying a proportion of the price to read the content, and then it will expire from your device.
Do you think this will work on subscription model or per rental model?
This will just be pay per loan, so you're not locked into any kind of model. You just find the book you want and then see if it's available to rent and rent it onto your device.
Great, and you've just had your launch in the US and you said you've got 400,000 titles. Do you have any numbers on what kind of participation from the readers you're getting? And do you have any numbers on the loans?
Oh, we haven't started rentals yet, so that's going to be at the end of the summer. We're just selling at the minute, so we'll wait and see what happens.
Okay, great. Well, we'll have to catch back up with you at the end of August.
Yeah, that's great. We're also going to be launching a cloud reader, which will mean that you can just read your books online if you have internet connection, and that lets you use any device. We're device agnostic, so we want you to be able to read your ebooks any place on any device.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much for talking to us today. Again, this is Mercy Pilkington for Good E-Reader at Book Expo.